Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have my email on the screen always for you guys to ask me questions for Tara's 2 cents. I've been getting some more emails, but I want to get a little bit more so the video can be longer. If you want to, you can comment down below if you don't want to use the email. So today I kind of wanted to make a video, something that I've wanted to make for a really long time, and I feel like now is just the right time. I know this is like a different location. I'm really liking it. Facing my window instead of like facing the back, and I'm not using my lighting. I'm just like, I have natural lighting. Just kind of wanted to talk to you guys about something. So there was this video I was gonna make, and it was called Things to Do When You're Feeling Awkward and Weird Because You're Alone. So the reason for this video was because I have 8 classes in total, and there's 2 classes that I just feel like I'm very shy in. I'm a really shy person, but if I'm in a class with people that I feel comfortable with, I don't tend to be like shy. Of course, like I speak and I'm a little bit more outgoing in that class. But if I have classes that I feel I don't connect with people a lot, or I'm not comfortable with the people in my class, or I feel like we're not friends, then I kind of just keep to myself. There's 2 classes out of all my classes that I feel that way in. And the second class that I was in, I was just like sitting down and I was just doing my work, and there was like time where we could just socialize and talk and stuff. And I skimmed the room and I saw everybody had their friends and everyone looked happy, and I was just sitting there like feeling alone and feeling like I didn't have anybody to talk to. And I have some people that I talk to in that class, but for the majority of the part I kind of like am to myself because I don't have a lot of people to talk in that class with. I mean, we're friendly and everything, it's just like I don't talk to them as much because we're not like friends, if that makes any sense. We're kind of just like people that kind of talk to each other here and there. And I was just sitting there and I was like, wow. So I was like, let me think of like this video idea, like things to do when you feeling like awkward in these situations. And I was like, why do I even feel awkward about it? What's so bad about sitting by myself and doing my work while everyone else is talking? And then I realized there's like this huge stigma behind like sitting by yourself. It's automatically made to seem like if you sit by yourself, you're a loner or you don't have any friends. It's stupid. Like, it's a stupid stereotype that I've grown up with, and that's the reason I felt that way, because I've grown up with things like that. I've had experiences with those things but like nothing wrong with being by yourself. And I caught myself, I pretended like I was doing things but I wasn't. I was just like writing random stuff to look like I was busy because I was afraid of what people would think about me. It's ridiculous. It sounds ridiculous, even me like saying it out loud, but that's what I felt like. There's an experience where I was like sitting on the steps with my friend at lunch, which we usually do, and before it was just the 2 of us. Now we have like multiple people in our group, but before it was 2 of us. And I was just sitting down with her and I was talking to her, and she went to go to the office. I was sitting there by myself, and my teacher came and she was like, oh sweetie, why are you sitting by yourself? And I was like, oh, you know, she went to the office but she'll come back, I have somebody with me. And I felt really awkward. As soon as she said that, like I started to get on my phone and to like scroll through my camera roll and pretend like I was doing something. Why am I so quick to look like I'm busy when I'm not? And it's the stigma behind sitting by yourself. And I know this teacher wasn't trying to be mean, she was just like concerned. But like there's this huge thing about if you sit by yourself or you're alone, like you don't have any friends, it's like this huge stigma, and it's like ridiculous. And now I've trained myself to like not care so much about what people think, because there's nothing wrong with sitting by yourself. There's nothing wrong with sitting alone. I see people at lunch at the beginning of the school year, I was like, oh, they're like by themselves, they want friends. But some of them just like, they have friends all around, but they just don't want to sit with them. They just want to be by themselves, and that's fine. I feel like people shouldn't feel like they need to be with other people. It's like not a good reason for it, but when you're by yourself, you feel awkward. Like you want to talk to people. And for some people, they do sit by themselves, they want friends, and that's fine. But some people, like, they genuinely want to be by themselves. Like, I sit in this classroom and now I don't care because I've trained myself to like not care and just like do my own thing. But before, like if you asked Tara in the beginning of the school year, I would feel like really awkward to sit by myself. And now I can sit by myself in like a table full of nobody and just myself and feel comfortable. But before, I cared so much about what people thought about me, and I never really noticed it until this year. It's okay to be by yourself. It's okay to sit by yourself. It's okay to do things by yourself. When I grew up, because I'm always really shy, whether it's presenting or like doing other things, I was always really shy to like do things in front of people because I was always scared of judgment. As a little kid, I developed things where I never wanted to do anything by myself. Like I never wanted to be independent. I always felt like I needed somebody else. So as I've grown up, I've realized that like there's nothing wrong with being by yourself, and there's nothing wrong with doing things and being independent. I mean, there's a time for being like social and talking to people, but there's also a time to be by yourself. And I think it's really important that if you sit by yourself or on yourself, don't worry about it. Don't feel like you have to sit with somebody, because you don't have to be with anybody. You can just sit by yourself and feel content. But like, people were judging me, and I don't like feeling that way. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about this. I don't know if anybody's felt this way before, but if you have, like, don't worry about it. Like, just do your own thing. It's fine. You don't need to go on your phone and pretend you're doing something when you're not. But I'm just sad that I haven't noticed it until now. But yeah, that's just something I want to talk about. Comment down below if you've ever felt this way. Don't need to be with people all the time yourself. And if you do sit by yourself and you want to make friends, make friends, try to get out there and make friendships. But yeah, that's just something I wanted to talk about. I thought it was interesting. Oh yeah, hit that subscribe button if you're new. Thank you. We're at 72 subscribers. I'm so excited. Hopefully we can get to 100 subscribers. I love you guys. Stay inspired. Bye.